Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It's early morning, I'm jet lagged. We had just got in from the airport and I drove right here, right to work. And I can see Frank has got some people working and Frank has gotten some work done since we've been here. This morning, we got the Case Quadratect. He is cultivating the field that was plowed. And we're spreading some lime in the field as well. Up north, we got someone liming the field from the wheat that we harvested last time as well. The straw has been removed, so during the week, he took care of the straw and he brought it down, put it into our Total Mix Rations mixer. But he did leave a trailer here with some in it, so when we get the cows, we'll have some bedding. He's also brought in some hay over from our hay maker on over to the Total Mix Rations, so we're just waiting for the silage to convert over, which it hasn't yet. He also emptied out the beet harvester and brought the beets on over to our pig mixer, which is right on over there. So what we're going to do to start the day with, we're going to hop into our truck. And we're going to go get some cows. That's right, we're going to get the cows already started. He also sold the 2 tankers, our water and milk tanker, and brought the other 2 newer ones that we bought and put them where the other ones were. So he's been a little busy getting some things done, which is good. Like I said, our cows have arrived, so we're going to go over and pick them up. Is there a quicker way out of here, or am I just going to have to swing around? Just have to swing around, try to stay out of my neighbor's fields. Just checking for traffic, because this traffic on this map goes a little bit faster than the base game map, so it takes a little bit longer for them to stop. In other words, if you pull out, they're going to hit you probably. But we'll get the cows going because we have straw. We got the water tanker is actually at the BGA filling up, or has been. It should definitely be full by now. So we'll see what we can get done today. I'm going to try to take it a little bit slower now that we kind of got some things rolling. We still have $4 million in the bank account, 4 and change. But we're getting ready to spend some of it for sure. That's there. That's the sawmill. The big bowl out front, Peanut. That's the sign that you're at the animal dealership. And now I know I can just pull in and loop around. So what are we going to do for cows? Well, we're going to start with the brown ones. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So apparently 16 cows is $40,000. Okay, so we're going to get 16 of each because the trailer holds 36, I hope. We're about to find out, so I'm going to spam this button and it should go up to $80,000. And it should say trailer is full. No, it didn't. So I didn't do my math right. Somewhere I didn't do my math right. Give me a moment. I'll figure out where I went wrong here. And I'll bring you back. Alright. I know I did wrong. I can't count. It was 18 apiece. And I think I only counted to 16. I think I got 16 apiece in here. If not, close enough. So let's bring these cows on over. I probably don't have enough straw in that trailer, but don't forget we got 2 more wheat fields up there to harvest, and we'll get straw from them as well. But the amount of straw apparently that we have should be enough to get them by for a day or 2. Now the field that's being worked on down here, we're going to replant corn right back into that guy. That corn will come on over and help feed the pig food mixer. Oh, you're going to go on straight. No. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so one of our workers have completed their jobs. I think I'll stay on the main road, that way the cows have a better ride. Can get a little bumpy elsewhere. Helper D is blocked by an object. Well, I don't know who Helper D is, but we'll get to you at some point. We don't need to stop at stop signs here in the Pacific Northwest. They're a suggestion, not mandatory. So yeah, Frank was a little busy while we're gone. Not extremely busy. He didn't want to go ahead and harvest anything just because, you know, he doesn't quite have the confidence yet, I guess, to go ahead and, you know, he was afraid if something went wrong with it, he wouldn't know what to do. So, like I told him, he gets done when he gets done. Let's try and take a peek here. Who is, oh, okay, I see what the problem is. So our lime spreader down here, Frank did park the combine and ready to start harvesting the corn in one field, and that's where he is stuck. I think I'm supposed to be bringing the cows. Over into here, maybe? I forgot. I think so. The gate is here. Yes. Alright, so let's unload them. Hopefully I got 18 apiece. If not, you know what? It's going to be close enough. We had a full trailer, so... And confirm. Now if we go into here, please be 18 apiece. Oh, thank God. Alright, so... that worked out. For the most part. So we're going to make another trip back. Got to get 18 more of the other two. But we're going to go back this way. And what we're going to do is, I think our Case Quadratech worker is done cultivating this field. So we're going to tell that worker to come over here. And he's going to start harvesting this corn. So our other worker can get going as well. So hop in here. Get on going. That way everyone can be out of everyone's way. Does that say... Well, it definitely needs to be plowed. And it needs lime. Alright. Alright. We'll get, you know, a lot of work to be done, but we'll get it done. One way or another. Because we're not going to get a lot of corn off that field, but it'll be a start. So we already got 90,000 liters of sugar beet over in the pig food mixer. Now that mixer, I think, can only hold 100,000 liters at a time. But we do have a silo over there that we can put the sugar beet right into. So I'm thinking all the sugar beet will go into the pig food mixer and the silo. And that should last a while for the pigs, even once we get them. So we'll have plenty of sugar beet. We can do sugar beet afterwards, but it'll be a direct sale instead of storing it. But for now, all the food is just going into storage or into mixers or for our animals, basically, is what we need to do. But let's head on back to the animal dealership. I'm going to get 18 more of the other two breeds of cows. Well, there's actually more than 2 more breeds, but the ones that we always use. Not the Brahmin. I think they're pronounced Brahmin. Is it Brahmin? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully I'm even saying it right. I don't know. Is it Brahmin? Now I gotta look at the animal dialogue to see if I'm even close to what it should be. Is it Brahmin cows? Yeah, see, I would pronounce that Brahmin. I don't know. So I'm going to get 18 more of these. So instead of you sitting here and me listening to me mumble to myself counting to 18, which is difficult for me today, I'll see when we get back to the cow pasture where we have 72 cows. Wow, good start. Well, our workers have finished this cornfield. Our harvester is already done harvesting the corn in that field. And the farmhand that was liming this field just went right over and started liming that field. In the case, Quadratech parked up the cultivator and hitched up the plow, and he's getting ready to plow that field once the lime spreader gets pretty much done with it, basically, is what we're going to do. Alright, so we're going to pop back. Oh, must be not quite in the box right here. There we go. So a lot of cows to start with. But we should have enough straw, hay, silage to really get them going. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yep, it's a little snug in here. Am I stuck? I went through here once already. I'm surprised I got stuck there. Did I not go under that the first time? Interesting. Alright, I thought I went through there no problem the first time, but whatever. Do I have room to park it in there? No, I do not, really. I don't think it's going to really fit in there. So for now, I think I'm going to probably need like a drive-through shed somewhere. For now, this can go right here. We are going to go over and grab our trailer. Actually, before I do that, I probably should back up and go put some hay in and give the cows some water so they can at least get started processing manure. I love this Volvo, but the backup speed, I probably should go in there and fix the XML file so I can do more than 6 miles an hour backwards, because this is slow. Okay, that should hitch up, but it must be not close lined up. There we go. So, how much hay, or excuse me, straw, do these cows require? And I should be able to fit in here if I can. I'm watching the ceiling and not the sides. That was terrific. One of these. Oh, right here down at the end should be what we're looking for. Straw. I'm sure they're going to take all of it. Like I said, it is a little bit snug coming in and out of these areas, but where am I hitting here? Am I too close to one side here? There we go. Now we're out. For now, I'm going to park the loading wagon right next to our tree harvester, because more than likely at some point I'm going to have to go up and get the straw out of the other wheat fields and finish off doing the cows. But for now, drop that guy off there, check for traffic, go to the BGA, get our water tanker, and give the cows some water. Now I was going to add the animal extension on this map, but the problem with the animal extension, it does not work with modded animal pastures. I was trying out on Mercury Farms. I'm like, oh, chickens, and I did the chickens on Mercury Farms, and then I went to go over and do the cows. I'm like, where's the symbol, and to do the water trough, and where's the symbol for the sheep? And that's when I read the mod, and people were saying, yeah, it works great, just not on modded animal pens. So the situation here is all of our animal pastures are modded ones, so no animal extension mod on here at all. Since that mod just came out, I'm pretty sure the mod author will probably work on it and get it so it works on modded animal pastures and such. I probably need to make a path down here for our truck to go. Yeah, I hit a little bit going in there as well, but we get in here. I don't see much straw on the ground. I see a little bit, so I think we just made a small dent for what they need. How much water are they going to require? This holds 62,000 liters, I do believe. And if you didn't see the water trailer, that's our new water trailer. Are you going to take all of the water? Well, almost. Yeah, it looks like the top of the Volvo truck is hitting. It didn't. I don't remember hitting before, but it's all good. So we're going to bring this back to the BGA and let it fill up. But there we go. We got cows. We're not going to get no milk yet. We got to wait for the silage to, the chaff finishing fermenting to silage, and then we'll use our wheel loader and start feeding our mixer. Then we'll get total mix rations. Alright, you go ahead and fill up. That will keep filling up even without the trailer hooked up, which is all good. Let me just run over here, turn on the HUD so we can see. It's at 65%. Oh, and I forgot, we're at ×1 speed. Need to be at ×5. Yeah, I had it at ×1 before I started recording just to set things up, and I don't want too much time to go by. I don't want to be setting up. It actually took me like a half hour to set up things before I started recording. Yeah, a lot of stuff to move around. I was getting equipment moved around, selling the trailers, whatnot. Alright, so now we're going to go grab our trailer. We're going to empty out our combine that has the corn in it. We'll bring that over to the pig food mixer and drop that off. And then we'll head up to the north end and get to work up there. Like, we got some wheat to harvest. And we should be able to just have to reseed the wheat field that we harvested last time. Where did I leave my trailer? Was that over by the sugar beet harvester? Probably. So I'm trying to get out a working pattern for myself on this map the way we're doing it. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is basically the 3 fields down here, I'll probably just keep, do hire workers for down here. And for the most part, we'll be doing the work on the upper fields up on the north end. Just because the fields are smaller up there, I can kind of put that into an episode. And if I do a time lapse, it's not going to take too long. I mean, just harvesting one of these fields down here could, chew up a whole episode. And I can't take it too slow because to pay off a $50 million loan, if I were to take it real slow on this series, it would take a lot of episodes. I mean, in Hawke's Bay on a $20 million loan, I'm running around with my head cut off. I'm on episode 21 or 22, and I've only paid off something like $3 million of that loan. Alright, so while this is filling up, I just want to see how the cows look for straw and such. Actually, on straw, they're doing pretty darn good. And I'm gonna get slurry. I didn't think I got slurry until I gave them total mixed rations. Interesting. We definitely won't get milk though. And once we get a little bit going on them, we'll see what the reproduction rate is on 18 cows per. So yeah, you can see how much corn we got off that field. Boy, it doesn't seem like hardly any. Are you empty, sir? Yes, you are. Yeah, so yeah, that field did not produce that much corn, unfortunately for us. And while we're here, just to get some of these workers going, this guy is going to go ahead and plow this field, and I will just move. Actually, I could probably bring our Fendt tractor over. We'll put the lime spreader away for down here, and he can start reseeding the field right behind us with corn again. Now, when I plow a field, I can't hire a worker because I'm having an issue with nope, left control delete would start horseplay. There we go. Yeah, so I'm having a little bit of an issue to where if I hire a worker, sometimes the game bugs out on me, so it must be a conflict with one of my mods that I have. Generate course, this is field 30. And 12 meter, that's all good. Escape. Alright, so let's put down, come on, put down the plow. There we go. Drive course. Yeah, so the issue I'm kind of having with the, for some reason, if he were to plow, when he gets to the end, instead of turning around, he'll just keep on going straight. And the money for the hired worker drops like a rock. And I mean, you think it's bad enough that you pay workers $1,000 an hour or whatever it was, $1,200 an hour, I think base game is per hour. Yeah, I think I lose that like every second. So, if I use course play, it's all fine. If I hire a worker, it's just occasionally will do it. I don't know. I don't know if it's one of my plows causing the problem, or I think I ran into that on Hawke's Bay early in the series when it started happening. So at some point, what I need to do down here is probably put a silo somewhere. Don't know where, but we're going to have to put a silo somewhere down over here. There we go. All tucked away. I still like how the Alien Gyms mods kind of blend. I got them lined up just good enough so the roofs are, it looks like one building now. I'm proud of myself for that one. For all the time I fail, I'm going to take that one to the grave with me, probably. So, alright, so what do we got in here? I'm hoping that's enough to do this field. I think it should be. So let's go ahead and unfold this. If it's not, well, then we'll just have to go refill at some point. But we need to get more corn down. That corn that we got is not going to be enough for our pigs. But I got to kind of remind myself that I'm not trying to feed 1,200 pigs on this map like I am on Hawke's Bay. It's just going to be just I don't want to say a few pigs, but you know what I'm saying. It's not going to be it may be just like 100 pigs to start with. Or excuse me, it's going to be 84 pigs to start with. Because that's what the trailer holds. And instead, I'm not going to do like we do on the cows. I think when we do the pigs, I'm just going to get all one color. So they can, it'll just be easier to, when I go to sell them, instead of trying to take them out. I used to try to take them out evenly. I used to get all 4 colors and try to keep the numbers even, but it was getting kind of hard to, when you went to sell them, like, okay, I got to grab 20 of these, 20 of those. And it's like, you know what? When it comes to pigs, where you make money on pigs is selling them. So I don't want to sit there and try to figure that all out. It's just be easier if I just put one color of pig in the hog barn, as it's called. And I can just go unload them all when I need to and not have to sit there and count. Because as we found out earlier today with the cows, I can't count. So we are getting kind of close. Once we get the pigs, we're getting kind of close to seeing what we need for money on the farm. So yes, we actually have a $55 million loan, because it was a $50 million loan for what the town is in debt for, and then we borrow $5 million to put in our bank account for extra spending cash. So we actually have a $55 million loan to pay off. Alright, so here's some corn. So the other 2 fields that we got that have the sugar beet and the corn that just got harvested, those 2 will probably be like canola. I think canola is going to give me a better yield, or sunflower is going to give me a better yield. I don't know. If you know which one it does, because I really don't, and I kind of forgot. I used to know that kind of thing. What of the 3 between soybeans, canola, and sunflower yields the best? Because that's what we need to feed the pigs with. I think soybean is the worst, but I can never remember between sunflower and canola which one yields better. And I want to say it's canola yields better, but I can't say for certain. Alright, so I think our workers are doing great in the big fields. So I think we're all set down here. I will park the truck over here. We will get to the sugar beet at some point, but I think we got enough workers going on down here. doing what they need to do. And it's not going to take long to harvest this sugar beet anyways. I'm hoping that the combine is not going to be in the way. Where is he exactly? He might be in the way of our seed drill. And really the way it's sitting here, I probably should go ahead and put it away. So I am thinking with our tree harvester, we're probably going to cut down some of these trees here. So maybe next episode we might cut down some trees in here. And we can put like a drive-through shed in right there, and our silo can go in there as well. We'll make some room for it because we're getting kind of clustered here a little bit. It's not bad, but at least I don't have all the equipment like at the store or by the fence where we were entering before. I don't know, is our harvester going to fit in this shed all the way? It may take up more space than I want it to, but I mean, it's our harvester. Let's get it out of harm's way here. I mean, I know it's going to fit, but it's going to take up... let's shoot this take up one spot. Alright, so, yeah, we're plowing. This field's been limed. Now it's being plowed, so now we're just seeding that field. Where is our lime spreader here? Bingo bango. Oh, that... you know, did our sheep get scared there? I think I would have. Let's make sure we get every little nook and cranny here. Oh, we're almost out of lime as well. Alright, so this field is ready to be replanted. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I should stick with wheat or not, because the extra wheat that we need. I'm just thinking we need a lot of cereal crop for the pig food as well. But not too much. And while we're here, I might as well refill this, and I can never remember which shed has what in it. No. And nope. Might as well fill her on up. Yeah, so how much wheat did we end up with so far? Wow, we actually got a lot of wheat. So, I mean, that's going to feed our chickens. And our chickens... Wow, our chickens are going through the wheat. But we are getting quite a few chickens per day. So that's why this number is going to look worse and worse. So I'm thinking that field there, that's ready for harvest. We'll harvest that wheat. We'll keep that in storage up here. And then when that field right there turns to wheat, I think we'll bring that right on down to the pig food mixer. You know what? We'll just bring both on down the pig food mixer, because that's where we're going to need it most. Yeah, I can just replant wheat up here anytime. So we do have quite a bit in stock. So I think those two fields there need to go on down to the pig food mixer. Oh, I thought I was going to miss the trailer, but I did not, and I'll just keep pushing it around because that's who I am. Let's go ahead and grab our seed drill. And yeah, right now I think I'm just going to keep it wheat until I know we're all settled. I know I said I think I was going to do oats, but I think I need to do one more harvest up here of wheat in all three fields. And then we can get a good idea of how our mixer is going, along with chicken food and all that stuff. And then we can go to oats and keep getting our straw. But then we can sell some oats. We need to start showing some profit as well. It's always good. I probably should have turned on GPS, but I'll freehand it. So I've been rambling on long enough. I think we'll just do a little bit of a time lapse, however long it takes me to do this field. Yeah, of course he's done. That's good. Yeah, so it shouldn't take us too long. So I'll see you on the other side of the field with a nice field of wheat. At least that's the plan. Seems like our workers down in the lower plains could be having some issues. I think all Courseplay is trying to tell me is the Quadratech is done and it went back to the starting point and is just sitting there. I'm assuming that's all it's really doing. And it said one of the helpers were blocked by an object. I'm not sure who that is. I mean, it's got to be our Fent. So I don't know if the Fent and the Quadratech have met somewhere. The timing would have been just had to be perfect, but that's the way it seems to go sometimes. So like I said before, these 3 fields up here, we're going to just replant wheat into them one more time. The wheat field across the street, which is ready for harvest, and the one next over, well, right over there. Yeah, that's just going to be for, that's going to be brought down for the pig food, because 60,000 liters, that should suffice the chickens for a while. And then the third harvest will probably be like oats. And or if I need some more oilseed rape for the pig food mixer, we can always plant some up here as well and harvest it and bring it on down there. But let's get done with the first cycle of harvest up here before I try to plan too far ahead. But sometimes that's what you got to do on your farm. You got to plan ahead. Make sure you got enough feed for your animals and you're cycling the crops like you should. I mean, I probably shouldn't be doing wheat twice in the same fields, but it'll all work out just fine. Yeah, so next episode we'll be harvesting the wheat behind us and turn that field over. And probably get the sugar beet field down there taken care of as well. And maybe even mow some grass because I don't have any more hay as well. And our grass field, I do believe, is ready. I'm like 99.999% sure that it is ready to go. So we'll probably cut the grass. There we go. So now we got another field of wheat ready to rock and roll in a couple days. I'll take care of all the workers later after I get done recording. Yeah, so this sheep mod right here, this is where they get dirty. They actually produce manure. And like I said, once we start getting enough manure here, I probably will place down some greenhouses. Yeah, they're producing wool. I don't know how much of the land we actually own over here. But if I don't own this land, maybe I'll start, we can plop down just a couple greenhouses over here. We'll just have to top them off with water and manure, and we'll have at least a little bit of extra income for us as well. But it is a little tight getting even the vulture in here to come in here and then turn and then get to these doors. I don't know if it'd be better to come to the doors and then try to come in this way, but then I don't think I can make the turn around here to get to the manure. But it's all good. I like it that we're cleaning manure instead of the food trough. Like I said, let's see, the sheep are producing wool like they should. And the chickens, not much time has passed for the chickens. But they're producing eggs. So let's go on down. Let's see how the cows... Yeah, so they're actually producing quite a bit of manure and slurry already. But then again, I do have... I don't know if this is where I have the most cows right now. So let's go on down here. Yeah, it looks like our quadratect is actually stopping our Fendt tractor from... Yeah, go figure. Let's start him. Well, I can't start him up. I got to... No, stop, driver. I think I got the setting on for when they drive around to... Hang on. No, dude, hang on a second. Don't get ahead of yourself. Slow your roll. Yeah, there's a great demand, but you know what? I don't have nothing, so the heck with a great demand. So I can't believe our... Yeah. Timing was perfect for that to happen. So we plowed that field. I probably... Let's not go over our seeded crops. That might be a good thing. I might as well bring this guy right over to the sugar beet field. But I also do need to, like I said, cut down some of these trees so we can put in a drive-through shed and a silo. That'd be a good spot for it. Like I said, I might as well go ahead and park this guy right over here because we got to finish harvesting these sugar beets. Even if it's a great demand for sugar beet, which we will have extra of, you know, it's probably not going to be worth selling it. It's for wood chips. It's for wood chips. Yeah, it needs plowing. Yeah, so the last thing I want to check for you guys, because we're almost probably getting there, but it's only been 3 hours, so I'm assuming, what, 70% at best? Well, almost 80%. So next episode, this should be fermented. We'll be able to put some into our mixer here. As you can see, we got some hay and straw ready to rock and roll. We're just waiting for the silage, and then we can feed our cows. Then we'll start producing some milk. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.